Good morning, Seagulls. Today is Monday, September 14th, 2020. Today is our fifth day in our 15-day journey of what it means to be a kid of character in the virtual classroom. We are going to get our final tip about how to be a successful at-home learner. Before we get started, the following students celebrated their birthdays last week. Let's wish them a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to dear one. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Nixon Drexler, Charles Logston, Finley Cardenas, Emery Rose Inigao, Kendrick Zane, Quinton Nguyen, Veda Servasas, Cash Tut, Cameron Villegas, Myra Suda, and Neha. A big shout out to Mrs. Norris's Chico State Wildcats and Mrs. Clark's San Francisco State Gators and Room 16, Mrs. Rasmus's class for being full of school spirit and wearing Seagull blue with pride last Friday. Way to go, Seagulls. Today's mindful message is, every problem has an answer. Feel free to think about what the message means to you and how you might use it positively to impact yourself and others throughout the day. It's up to you how you choose to spend your quiet, mindful minute and what you choose to think about. We will now take the next 60 seconds to quietly focus our bodies and minds to learn. Our mindful minute begins now. Being a successful at-home learner, part 4. All right, Seagulls, let's talk about how we're going to be successful at-home learners. Now, last week we talked about strategies. Can you remember some of the different strategies we learned together? You're right. We need to take at-home learning as seriously as we need to take school, in-school learning. We should follow the Seagull routine. We need to find a designated learning space where we can work away from distractions. And learning tools such as fidgets, timers, and headphones can be very helpful if we use them correctly. More tips on how to be successful at home. All right. Use technology. Set alarms on your devices for a few minutes before your Zoom meeting to help remind you to log on. Use your calendar and daily schedule. Use Post-it notes to remind you of what you need to get done, or maybe you have a whiteboard or a cork board that you can use to post notes to yourself. Well, how's it all going? Good? That's fantastic. And if it still needs some practice, that's okay too. Which routines are you feeling good about? And which ones are you challenged with? Okay, so our final tip is that we need to show respect and work with everyone that's trying to help us, whether these are different helpers at home, parents, grandparents, family members, or even instructional assistants that come into our Zoom classes and help our teacher. We need to treat all of them with respect, just like you would treat a teacher. Well, Seagulls, that's it for today. Remember, we are Seagull Strong, and let's make it a great day together. You're now invited to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.